Thank you very much. Hello, good afternoon, good evening, good morning to everyone across different time zones. I hope I am audible to everyone this time. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for confirming. So there are some important announcements going on. So please go through the slides that is visible on the screen. Hello, Maishwaran. Hello, Santosh, Christopher, Vivek, Sachin, Mayur Patil. Hello. So please go through the slides that are being flashed on the screen. Good evening, everyone. Sagar, Vishal, Pankaj. Good evening, Shilpa. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening, all. Good evening. Hi, hello, Philip. Good morning, I would say. Joining from US. Good morning. Good evening. Good afternoon. Hello, Devi Dasan. Hello, Ravindra. Hello, Jignasa. Rupesh. Hello, everyone. I think we'll just keep it for 2 more minutes and we start. Hello, Carla. Good morning. Hello, Vicky. Hello, Arjun. Hello, Cedric. Okay, I think let's start. Hello, everyone. Let's start. Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning. So everything from across different time zones. Once again, hello and namaste. So let me start with my presentation. So hello and namaste. Let's start. So quickly we'll go through this agenda and I will just briefly introduce you about the PM pit stop. PM pit stop is a quick, it's a platform where subject matter experts and project managers from many industries share their experience and demonstrate the usage of various tools and techniques in the real world. Well, everyone, welcome to this session of Pit Stop, and I'll start introducing myself first. uh, Again, I'm Renu Mehta, and I am volunteering as a VP for for professional development at PMI Mumbai chapter. So this was all about me and about the pit stop. Going to the agenda. The agenda for today is we'll just brief about our speaker today, Mr. Narendra, and then he would start his session, followed by a Q&A, and we'll talk about the PDU and the feedback and the closing notes. So let's start with a quick introduction of our speaker today, Mr. Narendra, or as they call it as MK in the US. So Mr. Narendra, Mr. Srivastav is joining us from US today, and he is someone who has been at the forefront of helping organizations and professionals adopt AI in practical and meaningful ways. So he has a vast experience over 25 years with AI adoption, agile transformation, and enterprise delivery. And he brings a unique blend of, strategic insight and hands-on expertise. So he's also the founder and CEO of RefineM. I see that there were few members who had also joined from RefineM. So hello to everyone. And so Mr. Srivastav leads the Gen AI POC group as well. It is a global community of practitioners exploring real world applications of tools such as ChatGPT, Copilot, Cloud, and Gemini. So, having trained more than 5,000 professionals and spoken at PMI global events, PMI chapters, and corporate workshops, he is passionate about making AI accessible, practical, and immediately used in everyday work. So, I welcome Mr. Narendra, Mr. Srivastav, and I hand over the session officially to you. Hello.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Thank you, Renu. I will say welcome Mumbai.
Welcome, Mumbai.
I was talking to Renu sometime back yesterday. Yeah. So
Yes,
I have been to Mumbai several times. Um, so I know Mumbai very well. Before moving to US, I used to live in Delhi and had several trips to Mumbai for work and personal trips. Also from US, I made several trips to Mumbai in last 4 or 5 years. Nice meeting with you. Um, so today, let me go ahead and start sharing my screen. Screen share. Okay. Okay. Do you see my screen? Everybody sees my
yes,
screen?
yes,
Okay,
I
great.
can see.
Great. So today I'm going to talk about Microsoft 365 Copilot. And we all are project managers, in this meeting. I hope there could be some exceptions. Um, so, uh, so, and we are all looking for ways to adopt AI in whatever we do as project managers. Sometimes I have been asked the question, will AI replace project managers? Okay. So my answer is that AI will replace those project managers who don't know how to use AI. So it's not kind of important. If it's like a 1 or 0. If you don't do it, you really may not find more jobs. If you do it, you do it well, then you can actually find jobs. So that's how it is going to be very soon. So it's very important to learn how to use AI in your day-to-day work. Um, and you may be using ChatGPT, Claude, Gemini, or there are so many tools. One of the major issues with those tools is that you cannot use them for your office work, your real work. The reason for that is that there is your company may not have license for it. Some companies have started buying license for those, but if your company doesn't have license for it, you cannot upload your office information to Claude or Chat GPT or that. That problem is solved by Microsoft 365 Copilot. So most of the companies have Microsoft 365 and they have Copilot comes with it, the basic version of Copilot, and that is good enough to get started. And I will talk to you more about Copilot. So this makes it, since this is a licensed version provided by Microsoft, bundled with all the apps Microsoft provides. So you have that. Similarly, the organization that use Google platform, they also have copilots for their applications. So whether you use Microsoft or you use Google, you have it with you. So it's good to know about it, good to use it. And today I will show you some very 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 basic things, very basic things, very easy thing that after seeing those you will say, oh, I could have done it. So something like that, but this is the place you get started. All right. So what we are going to do in next hour and a half actually less than hour and a half, maybe hour or so. So we'll have some expectation setting. I will provide you a very little overview of Copilot. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on that, but I'm going to spend time on actually looking at the use cases, how you run those use cases, what kind of results you get, how you work through that. So this is more like a demonstration working session. Okay. Uh, then I will also talk about prompts. Probably I will talk about prompts before talking about use cases. Prompts is a way that you talk to AI. Okay. Then we will take top 5 use cases. So we have identified 10. I will not have time for going through all 10. So I'll try to do 5, show you the use case, show you the prompt, show you how the prompt works, what kind of results it gives. And then we'll wrap up. And during the wrap up, I'll little bit touch upon how you create agents, and then a little quiz. And quiz will be out of what we are going to talk in this session. So if you pay attention, you will be able to do better at the quiz. All right, let's move on. Um, so what is the objective? By attending this, you will understand how to use Copilot. Right? That's one thing, and then you should have enough information to incorporate 365 Copilot into your daily work. So understand that, and then be ready to implement. Those are the two objective of this session. Uh, so about Refine M, as Renu was talking about, I established Refine M about 14, 15 years ago. And we provide Gen AI and Copilot enablement services. So one of the sessions that you are seeing it, we have full-blown sessions on those. We also provide data strategy and consulting. And for last 25 years, I have been providing PM and Agile delivery. Now I have made it AI powered. So now you have how to use AI and project management and agile delivery. So we have 2 offices in US, one in Springfield, Missouri, and another in North Carolina. The So that is all about our site. You can go and visit our site. By the way, I'm going to have a new site which talks about our AI services. refinem.ai is coming up soon, probably in a couple of weeks. All right. So what are the Gen initiatives that we are taking? So we have a 2-day AI workshop. We also have a Copilot enablement. And this is the third bullet, I think, is something we are doing for the community. So I have created a AI POC group. You can check it out on LinkedIn. And what we do here in the POC group, we identify use cases related to project management, and then implement them using various tools. So it's basically learning by doing and sharing and all those kind of things. So we have already done several POCs and delivered a webinar on projectmanagement.com. You can find these POCs there. And then there are some POCs that are in progress. And there are more and more people joining, and we continue doing it, just learning and doing and sharing and all those kind of things. So if any one of you want to join, you can contact us. So let's go ahead and get started. So I will use Mentimeter to basically do some engagement. So here you go. So you can scan this QR code or to get started. So you can scan this QR code and you can get started. Uh, or there you go to menti.com and enter this code, uh, and then respond to what are your expectations from this webinar. Okay. Yeah, I see some some things have started coming. learning, knowledge enhancements. Somebody saying hello. That's okay. AI learning, very good. AI real time knowledge. I think that's the key thing. Knowledge is the key thing. I see that learning knowledge. Okay, very good. Now many time I see one uh, you know getting a PDU. Oh, somebody has a PDU. I can see that. I can see that. I can see that come up. Okay, so learning knowledge, all that. Okay, very good. We'll come back to this later. Uh, let's go ahead. So little overview of Microsoft 365 Copilot. Okay, so this is your AI powered work assistant. That's how we can call it. And this is applicable. This is applicable and available to all the applications, that Microsoft application that you usually use. So like Outlook, Teams, Word, Excel, PowerPoint, and whatever. And while using those application, the Copilot helps you in doing various things. You know, it can create documents for you, it can review your emails, it can provide notes, it can from your Teams meetings like this, it can create summaries, action items, lot of things where you spend time manually doing things. Okay, that's where it is helpful. From the Copilot ecosystem, there are three levels of Copilot. Okay, the Microsoft 365 Copilot for end user. This is what the one that you might have. Most likely, if you are using Microsoft, most likely you have it. Sometimes your IT administrators may not allow you to have access. Okay, so you have to ask for it, or they may release in smaller batches, but you may have it. And how do you know that you have it? Whenever you open this application, this little icon that you see, if you see that icon anywhere on your screen, it means you have a Copilot, and Copilot is enabled. Many times, many of the people don't worry about. They may see this, they may notice it, but they may say, "Oh, I don't know what is this." Okay, so if you see this icon, you have it. Okay, and this is the one that I'll be talking to you with today. So because that is what most likely you have available. Okay, you can do various things to that, and even you can build agents. Agents are a small, you know um, small automated things that you can do, that it can do for an ongoing basis, uninterrupted, so it can keep working. Well, so you can set up agents. We'll talk more about that. And then second level is the Copilot Studio. That is for people who really wants to make better use of the Copilot system, but they don't need to be developer. They don't need to know Python or some languages like that. They're little bit more than just end users, so they can go ahead and do some more enhanced usage of Copilot. Okay, and then the third is the where it is for developers to do some serious workflow automation. Some workflow automation you can do through this Copilot Studio also, but for your complete workflow automation, developing chatbots and things like that, really you need this version. Okay, so you can check out in our nation what version of Copilot you have. All right, and here is some statistics on Copilot. Okay, so that $28 million, that is what companies are paying for Copilot licenses. Uh, but only 36% of licensed user actively use it. Only 31 third. probably are using it. License cost about $30 per user per month, and the adoption, which is about 35%, 36%, can go up to 70 to 80% with the structured training and change management. So it can actually double, more than double, if some training can be organized. And based on what I'm telling you, you do some experimentation and you should be able to provide that training for your team that you are managing. So help them if you are managing a project team using agile or hybrid or whatever. You can actually help them to do things faster and use Copilot in the organization. Okay, so going back to Menti. So let's go back to Menti and check out what percentage of your time you spend working on all apps together on 365. So let's see what percentage you think. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So it seems like so far most of you are saying 50 to 70%, 75%. So that is almost 6 hours each day. Almost 6 hours each day. Some of you spend 75%, some of you spend 25%. And so I think on the two extreme, 25 and 75 is almost same. But if you see in the middle with 50 to 75%, so most of you spend 50 to 70, a bulk of your day, right? A bulk of your day you spend on using Microsoft applications. So how much is going to be the impact if you optimize or make your work more efficient, you know? So even if you gain 25% efficiency, which is on the lower side, okay? So even if you gain 25% of productivity, you can think about saving about 1.5, 2 hours each day. If you spend 3 hours, 6 hours. So that's a pretty significant chunk of time that you can save. Okay. All right. Let's move on. So the myself and Philip, who has joined this call, he is working with me for last 13, 14 years. He's a senior project manager, and he and I did some research to see what is the kind of usage of various applications within Office 365, and we focused on 5 applications which are commonly commonly used, and you can see how many users worldwide, how many users are there for different applications, and how much time on an average they spent. Everybody spends uh, on a day. How much average hours per day per person? So how much average time a person spends, and there may be some cross and all those kind of things. So if you add up top 5, it may be more than 8 hours, right? But it comes from the let individually. If you see that, not all combined, but if individually you see, this is what. And expected efficiency gains for particular use case, summarize email. So if you receive long emails or email chains, and then you are trying to figure out if this email chain has been going on for last 3-4 days, and now you have to respond or do something, and then you have to look for all the chain all the way. It takes time. So the Copilot can summarize it, and we'll talk more about this. So there is a potential of lot of savings you can see here. So 6.25% is your about 1 hour. Okay. Uh, and 12.5 is sorry, 6.25 is not 1 hour, half an hour, and 12.5 is 1 hour. 25% is 4 hours. And this is the other percentage in terms of bar chart, how you can see how much you can save. So there is a lot of savings that you can do. You are spending 75% time, and out of that, if you can combine together, if you can save 30, 40, maybe 50, 60% time each day. Okay. All right. So let's move on. So before I go to detail in the use cases, I want to talk about prompts. So what is prompt? In very simple way, a prompt is input you provide to a large language model, okay, or AI tool, like we talk about Chat GPT, we talk about Copilot, we talk about Claude, we talk about various things. So it's an input. This is the way we talk to AI, okay. There is a whole course at PMI. It's a free course. I think it is called as uh, talking with AI or something like that. And if anybody knows, Philip will know it if you can put that in the chat. I think there is a training on prompting or prompt, and all PMI members can get it for free. So you can join it. And what are the best practices when you write AI prompt? Make instructions clear and specific. Provide context. I think this is important. If you provide a context, the response that you get from AI is much better. Is much better. I have been using ChatGPT, Claude, and Copilots and all that for maybe 2 years, maybe over 2 years. And I think if you provide good context, it does a much better job. It should be structured, and whatever format and all that, you can have an initial response, and then iteratively you can improve the prompt. All right, let's move along. So this is a kind of dilemma that many people who use these tools face. Should I have a single large prompt and put everything in the prompt, or I should iterate till have a smaller prompt and then iterate? You know, so neither of the approach is good or bad. It just depends upon what is the situation in which you are using it. So if you want to get quick answers, single prompt. If you have a repetitive workflow, you want to ask that question over and over and over again, particularly when you develop agent or do automation, then single prompts are good. But if you are working on complex problems, if you are writing or doing refinements or learning or exploration, then iterative is good. Uh, I have used iterative prompting to make changes to my LinkedIn profile. So I have been working on that, and my LinkedIn profile has lot of details. So updating that is not very easy. So I have used ChatGPT and Claude both for that purpose, and it's very iterative. I am almost done, so I should be updating it soon. But that's an example I wanted to give you there, telling everything together. We have huge prompt. So iterative, I want to see what it gives me, and then I want to ask more, check more, and then keep moving on. So it based on the situation, it could be single prompt or iterative prompt. What I'll be showing you today is most likely the mostly single prompt, but you can also do an iterative approach. All right. So I'm going to now take you to 5 top use cases one by one, and show you how you can use Copilot. So very first is your Outlook. Okay. So Outlook, the use case that we had listed there was summarize large email or email chains and highlight actions. Okay. So I want to get a summary. If it is a very long email, if it takes, actually it should be more than 30 seconds. It is not 1 minute. We talked about that, but then maybe did not update the slide here. So this is the use case, okay? But to accomplish it to the prompt, we need to provide a lot many things. So I'll show you how the prompt looks like. So it's a one single prompt, okay? One single prompt, and then specifying everything. An email is considered long if it takes more than 30 seconds to read, okay? Apply full summarization only to long emails, and then summarize emails. And you can see there's some task I'm telling this to do, some guidelines I'm providing, okay? So important is don't infer missing owners, deadlines, and decisions. It means don't give me a referential thing. Just give me what is there in the email, okay? Uh, if email contains multiple thread, that is a chained email, right? And then this is the format I would like this to use. This is the format I would like to use. And then there are some additional rules that I provided to us, and I'm also telling it the goal. So this is a one single prompt. You can achieve that by providing multiple prompts, one after the other. Probably it will take more time if you did repetitively the same thing. And the advantage, I can apply this multiple times. If I'm doing iteratively, then I may not be. And this is good for automation or developing agents. Okay. So if I want to run this prompt every hour and say whatever long emails or email chains I have received in last 1 hour, so the agent can give you, every hour what based on your inbox. So I will take it from here, and what I will do is, let's see if I can copy paste. Okay, so since uh, it is in play mode, so I'll not be able to copy, but now I can copy. So let's say if I can copy this and go to Outlook. Okay, here is my Outlook, right? You can see this icon over here. This is a Copilot. I click on this, and then I provide this prompt and say, and then enter return. So it's doing, and now it is saying it has understood it. Now saying run this for uh, the long email that I received today, or I will put it longest. Okay, that I uh, received today. So I'll say run it. So now it's working on it, and probably it will take 30 seconds or so to do that. Um, so it is telling me it received 8 emails, which 30 minutes and so, but it has picked up that this email, ATP enablement confidence or what's next kind of a thing. That's what it has picked up. So it is giving me the summary. Okay. Provides update on new PMI initiatives, including PMP exam launch and all that. Okay. And action items. What are the action items from this email? Uh, so if you want, I can automatically run this every day and surface just, yes, it is asking if I want to do it, I'll say yes. And that automatically creates a kind of agents on own. Okay. Let's say if I want to run it on an email chain, okay. So I will say run this for an email chain. Um, and I know there is an email chain from Samantha last week. Let's say, I think it is last week. So let's see if it able to find that. So it is trying to figure that out. It's trying to find that. Yes, 2 emails. Yeah. So it is saying, Samantha, this is the new PMIT course proposal. Okay, it found it. And now this is saying what direct submission of new course ideas. So this is my correspondence. So this is the real data that you are seeing. This is my inbox, and I'm showing you the real data. Okay. Then the action items. just very quickly, and if I show you that email, it's a pretty long email. So it's a pretty long email. Dushan, yeah, this is the email. So if you see this email is uh, then this is the Gmail. This is the another two emails associated with this. So so I don't have to go and read this. It does for me. Okay. So this is a simple one. Now you can go into the conversation. If you want to refine this prompt, you can refine the prompt and all that. So this is how very simple way you can find, and you can have other use cases. You may want to create an email or you want to say reply. Okay, so you can go ahead and say, can you prepare a reply for this email? And it will prepare a reply. If you provide a format, it will do it on. But if you just say, can you prepare a reply? It will prepare a reply for you. It's pretty easy. Okay, it's very, very, very easy. All right, so let's go back to my deck over here. So uh, I'll probably keep it in this way because I have to copy and paste that. How much time do you spend reading large emails and email chains each day? So this is a Menti question. So we'll go ahead and go to the next one. So let's say how much time. So we'll see what response comes. So uh, 32 hours. Wow, somebody is having a lot of emails. Yeah. Oh, that 2 hours thing is going up. Yeah. Wow. So a lot of you get, uh, yeah. So 30 to 60 minutes or 2 hours. So, so if you want to get a summary of those large email that take more than 30 seconds to read, okay, if you have uh, pages and pages of email, this can help you gain about 50% of the time, about 50% of the time. So whatever time you're spending on this. So think about that. You think about your situation. If you are spending less than 30 minutes, may not be much useful. But if you are spending 1 to 2 hours or more than 2 hours, even 60 minutes, that you can gain, and little gains here, you are not using just Outlook. Okay. All right. Let's go back to my slide deck here. Uh, the next one I want to talk about the teams, okay, and generate meeting summaries. This is a very common, all of us project managers, we spend a lot of time in meetings, team meetings or Zoom meetings or many of those meetings. And many times, let's say we have a stakeholder meeting, we have a review meeting, we have planning meeting, we have a status review meeting, and whatever, we have milestone meeting, multiple things, right? So let's say it is a 30 minutes to an hour long meeting. And since we are the facilitators most of the time as project managers, so we are running it. And uh, at the same time, what we are doing is we are taking notes. We are taking notes to make sure that we don't miss anything. Right? That's what we do. Uh, but think about, when you are taking notes, then you are not paying attention. Maybe just for 2 minutes, right? But those 2 minutes, if they are 10 times happens in the meeting, then it's 20 minutes you are not paying attention to what's going on, or your attention is divided. You may miss something important. Okay, and then wherever you are taking these notes, you are taking in a notepad, simple, old fashioned, or you are taking on OneNote, or you are taking on your phone, or you're taking your laptop, wherever. Later on, you have to go and read it and again synthesize it, and then maybe you have to distribute that to others. And guess what? If you are not able to do it today, okay, when the meeting held, now tomorrow or day after, when you are trying to send that meeting notes or action items to people, then you are scratching your head. What happened that day? And think of if you have more than 4 meetings in a day, which is not very uncommon, right? So what happens? And you just don't remember things, and that's natural. So uh, what Copilot does for Teams, it automatically creates the summaries and action items, and it takes only you know 5, 10 seconds, 15 seconds, 30 seconds or so, not more than a minute, even if it is a long meeting. Okay. And how it does is that, first of all, you create a prompt like that with the Teams, and you can see that this is a Copilot here already there. And then when you are doing this meeting, you you either record or have a transcript or both. Okay. So all tools allow you to do that. So I think transcript is faster. So if you have gathered, you have recorded the transcript, that's what you feed to your Teams Outlook. So let's see how this happens. So I will cut and paste this from here. And Philip, if you can help me cut paste these things and put in the chat so people can use it. Okay. So let me go ahead to Teams here. Where is my Teams? This is Outlook apps. Where is my Teams? Okay, here it is. No, let me go to the Teams. Let me open up Teams. Where is my Teams application? Where is my Teams application? Let me go open. Yeah, I closed it before coming here. Okay. So Teams have come here, and there should be a Copilot somewhere. Yeah, here is Copilot. Here is Copilot. So I'll start the Copilot for Teams. I will cut and paste. This is what I got. And then I have to actually upload a transcript. So I have a transcript that I will upload. Upload files or images. And I have it in my downloads. This is the meeting. This is the docx. Yeah, this is the meeting transcript. Yeah, this is the transcript. So I will take this transcript. I'll say open. So that transcript has come here. Okay. And then I will run this. So it is looking okay. So it took 10 seconds. So meeting summary, it gave me the meeting summary. So actually, this is one of the meeting which I was having with my team to prepare for this presentation. Okay, so this is about that meeting. So there are key decisions that we took in that meeting. So I'm not going to go over each of them, but they are listed here. And then action item, as per the prompt, it gives me each day, like by June 8, Philip will do it, I will do this. By Refinem is another person who attended this. So June 9, we do this. So bottom line, these are the three things that we need to do. So it is giving the summary about the meeting, it is giving the action items, and then it is day by day or date by date. So you can know the urgency. Okay, if you don't tell it to do by date, then it will not do by dates. But I would prefer it to do by date. So that's how I created this. So think about, you do 4, 5, 6 meetings every day, don't remember things. You just get their transcript recorded, come back and run this within, 10, 15 seconds, you will get all the summary of the meeting. And then you can take this from here and put it in an email or put it on a slide wherever you want to. It can create the slides also for you. We'll see it later. Okay. All right. So let's go back to where we were on our point. That's about teams. Okay. Uh, and then come back here. Let's say this one we already covered here. What kind of issues do you face? Okay. So we'll go back to Mentimeter and ask this question. So, what are the issues you face with meetings regularly? So let's see what you have to say whenever you do meetings. Yeah, I have seen like too many meetings, delays. Wow. Yeah. Yeah. Attendance. Very good. Lack of focus. Mm, okay. Preparing mom. Yeah. That's exactly where um, Copilot can help. Lack of preparation, Copilot can help there too. Uh, so you can prepare using Copilot, create agenda, send agenda. So that's another use case. That's not this use case that I was talking about. Automating, you can do that, create an agent, and it can do for you. Uh, but don't do it blindly. Don't take the output that comes from Copilot or any tool and send it out. Never, never do that. Never use it as your assistant. So I think if you use it, everybody gets a secretary which does all of this work for them, and then they look at the output and then give a command to them. No, I don't like. I tell Claude like I don't like this. I was asking for this. You are giving me this. Just go ahead and rework. It will go and rework. So that's this. Yeah, I think very good. Excellent, excellent. Let's go back here. So now what is time? 10, 11, 20. Okay. So we have time. Okay, good. Now this is the drafting documents from a prompt. So if you were to write a little document about the very good example for project managers is if you have to create a status report, or if you have to create a charter, if you have to create any kind of document, then this is very useful. If you have to create a Word document, so this is so easy. I will take you from here. I will copy this and I will go to Word. Yeah. So this is a blank document. Okay. This is a blank Word document. You have a Copilot guy over here. Click on this. So you got this window over here. Describe me what you like to would you like to edit or do. I will say, okay, here is the prompt, and I will run this prompt, and it has got it. It says, okay, I know what you're talking about. Tell me now. Give me. So I will say simply, I will say, um, can you write a one-page blog for me uh, uh, about application of AI in project management. So I am giving it one line, but I have all the instructions how to do that, how to structure that document and all that. Okay. So I hit it, and then it should start. Copilot is experiencing high demand in prioritizing customers with Microsoft 360 Copilot. Okay, it's saying there are a lot of other people with premium licenses working, so I cannot do it for you right now. Okay, so maybe we'll come back and check it out again. Okay, so it may say that if I use a lot of it, and we'll see if it says for something else, but I have examples in other cases if we run into this kind of issue. So for the basic issue, your priority is lowest. Okay, so I'm glad this came here. Otherwise, if you run it and you run it into this problem, then it may create it may do the same thing. Let's try once again here if it is able to do it, or it still says the same thing. So let me try it once again. No, it's not running it for now. Okay, so we'll continue. We'll continue with I think I created a document all in one. Apps 365 use case. This is different. State of. Okay. So yeah, right now it is not doing this one. Okay, we'll move forward. Okay, so let's see. Let's see this question on Menti. Okay, let's see this question on Menti. Uh, how long it would take to create a document from requirements gathered from stakeholder meeting? That most of us do it, or all of us do it. Okay, multiple days. Yeah. Yeah, so I think I'm seeing multiple days. So definitely for folks who are saying multiple days, this is going to be a great uh, efficiency tool. Act means it can reduce it, like your part. If you're thinking of, you send it to your stakeholders, get their approval and all that, so that's a different issue. But it is like how much time you are doing it yourself. So you are multiple days, and maybe you're taking a couple of hours each day, kind of a thing. So it can reduce it by 50-60%. Major gain you will have. And the good part is that if you can provide a template, then it can actually create based on that template. I have been doing that. So I have not, I'm not talking about charters. I'm talking about my own business where we have to send training proposals. We are a PMI authorized training provider. So we get opportunities where we have to send training proposals to our potential clients. So I have created a little template, and the requirement comes, I will cut and paste the requirement and say to the AI tool, whatever tool I'm using, can you create a proposal based on these requirements and using this template? It does it in probably in a minute, and then I go and make changes, and whatever I have to do, I do that. It gets done very quickly, very quickly. Okay, so let's try if if it able to do, allows me to do rest of the things. Otherwise, I have some examples that I can show you. Okay, so let's do this one here. So now we are talking about PowerPoint. So that is also a lot of project managers use PowerPoint. And how do you quickly do that? So let's take this prompt here. Let's see under the PowerPoint if it lets me do PowerPoint, or other ask for the okay. So this is a blank slide, and I initiate Copilot, create, double click, and I feed my prompt to it. Uploading device will send, no, describe what you'd like. No, this is okay. I selected the image. Okay. Let me go select the prompt and come back here. Put the, why it is doing that image. Okay. Let me do this again. I think there is some issue here. So Control C, go to this. Wow, it is image. What is it? Yeah, okay. So this is taking this as an image. Okay, let's see if it works on that. I don't know if it will work on that or not, but let's try. I don't know why it is taking this as an image. Let's see if it works on that. Ha! No. So I think unfortunately this is not letting me do that. But what I can show you that when I give that prompt, uh, yeah, it is asking me to go to the premium. I don't know what it will do, but for now I will stop that. But I will show you what it created for me. Okay, so I gave the same thing, yesterday, and I told him to do me the 5 slide um, on topic of the future of 365 Copilot. So I asked it to future of Copilot 365 Copilot, and it gave me the 5 slides and very useful information, very neat and clean slides in just one go. Very neat and clean slides. Okay. And it gives me forecasting, it gives me some numbers, it gives me some Q&A. And very interesting, when I was doing this, I saw this part here. And I thought this is a very good thing to put it in my presentation for this webinar, because when you're doing Q&A, you are talking and you're responding to question and answers, and it is good to have people have something in front of people to remind them this is what they have to do. So this is very good. I picked it up from this yesterday. Okay, so I was testing all these things yesterday, and I got this thing. Okay, unfortunately, this is what is maxing up in the daytime. Probably it's daytime in the U.S., so it's maxing out. I will explore how much is the upgrade that cost and what it does, and maybe I'll do that so that in future webinars I don't face this kind of an issue. So this is the first time I'm facing, and I'm thinking that, but I have other things that I can show you. Okay, it ran smoothly for first few. Okay, all right. Let's go back to my slides over here. Um, so PowerPoint. Uh, so let's go. Let's check with all of you what kind of issues you faced when making presentations. What are the kind of issues or struggles you have when you making presentations? Arranging. Okay, yeah, yeah. Okay, somebody say I'm not facing any struggles. That's great. Custom graphics, um, summarization not enough, data validation, alignment, make it decorative, structuring. Yeah. So a lot of this can be done by Copilot or any other tool. Okay, very good. Let me move on and go to your last piece, Excel here. So automate data cleanup. Uh, so Philip, if you can run on the SharePoint, take that Excel sheet, and if you can run and create a clean data sheet, because there is a chance that I may not be able to run this here, so I should be able to show that to everybody. Okay. So here, like you may have some errors in your spreadsheets, and how do you fix those? First of all, you have to identify them and then fix them. So this prompt here will do that for you. So it will take an Excel file, it will identify the issues, and then it will also fix the issues. Okay. So let's see if I'm able to run it, or Philip, my colleague, is able to run it from his license. Let's see if we can do that. Go to Excel. Yeah, okay, here is the Excel file. So I have highlighted the data here, which is not correct. Okay, because here is birth date, these are switched. You can see the birth date and the annual income. There are some space here. There is some space here which I cannot even see. There is a space here after Ruben. Instead of M and F, it is a zero over here. it's 5 over here, there's a blank over here. So you can see there are about 11 issues in just this is when I created a section of this spreadsheet. So let me see if I am able to run this. If not, then let's see if Philip is able to run and is able to create that or not. We'll see that. But this is let's say if I want to run this, this is the prompt. Yeah, this is the same prompt that I had. So let's see if I can run this prompt. Yeah, so it is able to get this prompt here and see if it runs. Okay, good. It is run. Wow. Shit, this thing. This. Philip, are you able to run this? If you can run this and update this spreadsheet and show that this got updated, or yeah, I think that is the, yeah, it is giving me this prompt over here. So if you can, Philip, this is on the SharePoint. So if you can run and have this other sheet created, so I can show them this is how the output will look like. I deleted that yesterday so that I can show it running here. Uh, so let's get back. Philip, text me here when you are able to do that. All right. So let's go back uh, here on my PowerPoint. Uh, so let's keep going, and when I hear from Philip, I'll go back and show that to you. Okay. So how often do you find errors in your spreadsheets? So let's see. Oh, all the times. Okay. 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 All right. Okay. I have some message here. Uh, clean customer, same folder as other. Okay. So Philip is ready with the updated. Okay. I'll show you how this look like. Okay, very good. So you spend quite a bit of time here. All right, let me go back to, um, I'm here. Let me go back to uh, find a team. Um, yeah, okay. So this is, okay. So this is what the flag data. So you look at the clean data. So it has cleaned that. So it has fixed the issue. But let me see, there may be another sheet here. This may not be the sheet. Oops. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So this is what the errors. Philip, you are saying you have uploaded it. I'm not seeing it. This is time saved clustered bar. Okay, I think this is the one. Yeah, this says clean data. So you can see here it has replaced this per date with the dollar amount, but it has changed the format somehow. It has fixed it, like it has fixed this one. There is no space there. It has there was space, so it has created NA over here. So it has changed the something, but I think there was it has changed the format. Flag, yeah, it has changed the format. It's a different file. I think we tested. Um, I will what I can do. Let's see in the Q&A if we are able to fix this. Philip, run on this one. So on this file, not on the other file. So run on this one and see if I'm able to see this to others. Okay. All right, let's keep moving. Okay, so so expected savings based on if you are all 8 hours, if you are working on this on the Outlook, then you can save at least 50% of your time. Okay, at least 50% of your time. So on the wrap up, first thing is that do you want to create agent as a next step? So there is a way to create agent. So on the Copilot, you can go to this new agent tab over here. Okay, new agent tab, and then you can create a new agent and you can configure it and then publish the agent. Okay. So I am not going into the details of this. Maybe next time, sometime we'll do that. Um, Let me go to the quiz, and I think before I go to Q&A, Philip is able to tell me. Uh, okay, so let's do quickly this, and then I will get back to. Okay, so there'll be one after the other. We'll get 5 questions. You will get 5 questions, and you have to respond to that based on what we did today. Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and move forward. Uh, Okay, most of you are right. Let's see. Okay, Krishnan is leading. Let's move to the next question. Okay, so 1 hour. Okay, let's see. Some of you were right. So, oh, okay. Okay, okay. I got this one. Uh, okay, the next one. Okay, yeah, most of you are right. Very good. Most of you are right. That was a simple calculation, nothing to do with AI. Okay, Rathi is leading. Let's go to the next one. Okay, some of you are right. There's a lot of up and downs happening here. Okay, and this is the last one. Okay, yeah, most of you are right. Okay, so Akshada. So you are the one who won it. Very good. Um, let's see if we have this use case. Let me refresh this. Okay, this is not the one. Um, where is my? Okay, let me refresh this one. Okay, so there is some sheet additional cleaned customer. Yeah, this is the one. So you can see this one. It has changed little bit format. I'm not very happy with this. I'm not very happy with this one. What it did. Um, so yesterday when I was able to run it, it did a very clean slate. I don't know what uh, because I'm not able to run it. So we'll try it again. No, it's not letting me do that. Uh, no, it's not letting me do that. I wanted to show you how it cleans. So sorry, it's not working right now. But if you run it, you will be able to find it. I think that's what I will say for now. So unfortunately, this is giving me max capacity right now. And what Philip did, I think, is the different file. And I will run it once again, see if it is the right file. Um, so this is the bad data. Yeah, this has fixed the date format, but not this dollar format. Yeah, so there is some issue over here. Sorry about that. If it was running, I would have shown you, but somehow it's not running. A technical glitch over here. Okay, but you get the idea. You get the idea. You get how you do the prompt, or how you write the prompt, and all these prompts I can make available to you, and you can run it yourself, and you can find it out. Unfortunately, this is a technical glitch I got into. I was not expecting that. Uh, okay, all right, let's move on. So, in conclusion, your uh, in conclusion part, it says a wide range of users and is expanding its reach. You could see from the data that I was showing that how much it has a reach, and it is very underutilized. But you can actually get a lot of things done. So your next step, take one of these use cases, try it right away and measure the time saved. And then don't try everything, just go with one or two and try to do that. Okay, all right. Now the coming to Q&A, I was told I should keep 10-15 minutes. So I have about 12 minutes to do Q&A. And where should I go for the for Q&A or look for the questions? Renu, where should I go for the questions?
In the Q&A, more, you see the more button icon.
More,
There,
okay.
yeah, you will see that
Oh, okay,
Q&A
okay.
section. Yeah,
Yeah.
there are a lot of questions in that.
Oh, so there is a question from Carla here on the top. How can we save these prompts to run on their own automatedly? Yeah, so I think for that you have to create agent, Carla. Uh, so uh, so you develop these prompts, test these prompts, and then create agents so you can run it, or you can save it anywhere, like on a Word file or wherever you want to, and cut paste and run it. So you can do that. Or if you are in the same session, let's say today you are in the same session and you used it now, and you want to use it 1 hour later, you can just run the same prompt again. You don't have to copy and paste even. It will remember your prompt as long as you have the session. But if you do not have the session, then you have to actually uh, save it somewhere if you are not developing the agent. Um, so also, can I share this prompt I create? Yes, of course. You can always share, because you can, if you can put it on a Word file or somewhere, you can save it. I had it on the slide deck and I was doing cut and paste. You can do the same thing. Anand, does the email prompt also check the attachments included in the email chain? Yes, it can. So what you can do is, in your prompt you can say that review the attachments. It can do that. How to manually create an agent? Yeah, there are steps to create an agent. I showed you a slide, and there are steps to create an agent, and you can create an agent using those steps. How can we avoid AI hallucinate? Yeah, I think this is a common problem, and the way you can avoid is make sure that whatever result you get, you review it carefully, and then provide that feedback to AI. For Copilot to prepare mom after a meeting, is it essential for the meeting to be? No, a recording is not essential, Akansha. You can just have the transcript. So actually, I will prefer it to be a transcript rather than recording. So recording is a large MPP file. You have to store it somewhere, and then you have to upload. And if you have to transfer somewhere else through email or something, that's a little bit of a problem. You can provide recording as well as transcript. So I will say provide the transcript. Okay, how to use Copilot to generate agenda points for upcoming meeting from the last few meeting transcripts record. Yes, you can actually feed the transcript from the last meetings. This is what was discussed in the last meeting, and based on that, create an agenda for me. This is doable. If we have Microsoft Teams chat with more than 100 people in the group, is it possible to create an agent who can generate summary of the daily basis of availability of the people? Um, I don't know that answer. I have not done it. I believe you can do it, but I am not very sure since I have not done it. So I don't want to give you a wrong answer. I believe you can do it. This should be doable. Um, Use case number 3, can this prompt be also used to create structured document basis requirements, data process discussed and recorded? Yes, this can be done. So you create a template, like the format in the use case. I had a format that put this thing in this fashion. So you can actually, in the prompt, you can specify if the best will be to create a template, word template or whatever, best to create that template, and then provide that template as an attachment. Use this template, use these requirements to create this. So I think that is possible. It can be done. uh, for all the query and prompting, there is a lot of energy and water consumption needed for cooling data. How can we minimize? Yeah, so that is what I was talking about, multiple prompt versus single prompt. So I will say that if you can use single prompt, then use that single prompt most of the times. So that is always better. So that is why learning how to write prompts is important. Uh, Go through that course that PMI has. It's a free course. Do that course. Kuldeep Pandit, can Copilot integrate with third-party applications? I don't know that answer. I think if you go to the highest version, then that should be doable, but not at the basic version level. Anand is saying use case number, how can we maintain consistency in tone and terminology as per the audience across AI generated documents? This will be a little difficult, but many times I have used not Copilot, but I have used Claude and ChatGPT, and ChatGPT is at the back of Copilot. So I'm thinking that it should work the same way. So you can maintain consistent tone and terminology, across AI generated documents. So you can actually, when you generate a new document, you can say that, follow the tone and consistency and style and all that. Many times when I use AI and I ask it to create a document for me. I was actually doing an assignment, and it created the output, and it was looking like, I don't know anything what this has written to me. So I told it, write it in my style, pick my style, write it in my style, and then it actually gave me what is my style. He says your writing style is direct. Use small sentences. You do this, and you don't use jargons. I say, okay, good. Now translate that. I translated it. So I think this is it can do this. It can do this. Use case number for how can we prevent Copilot for making incorrect assumptions formats while correcting data? Okay, this is what I wanted to show you actually, Anand. What you can do is what in my prompt, let me go ahead and quickly show you the prompt here in the Copilot. Actually, it will be easier to see it in PowerPoint. It will be easier to see it in PowerPoint. Okay. Uh, yeah, it will be easier to see it in PowerPoint. See what I told this. Review the spreadsheet that has several data errors. Can you please scan it for any errors and highlight in yellow any that you find? So I'm first telling it, highlight where the issue was found. Okay. Then provide a clean version of XLS with these errors corrected. Okay. If any error result in cells that would be blank or otherwise unknown, please fill those cells with NA. Keep the format of cell intact, don't change it. Okay, this I specifically told. Highlight the cells that were fixed in gray. So on your original sheet, it will highlight the errors in yellow. And then when it fixes in the new sheet, it will highlight the cells that it fixed in gray. So you can see those, right? And that is what I wanted to show you, but unfortunately I could not show you. But yeah, it is doable. It is very much doable. We have 2-3 minutes left. Let's see how many more questions I can do. Vicky, so what is the percentage error an email summary or chat summary may have? I don't know. I think that needs some more information. Please just summarize last three prompt. Where to use means just explain shortly. Last three prompts. That is, I think I covered all of them. But if you want to know specifically, I can do it. What kind of data analysis can Copilot do within Excel? If you were to custom analyze data or R, can Copilot? Yeah, many of those things it can do. You just have to tell what kind of analysis you are looking for. It can do analysis, can create charts, it can do those analysis. Yes, it is very much possible it can do that. Does the data from Excel or Word I use go out to Microsoft? Uh, yes. It is the same thing. Like if you create a Word document, does it go to Microsoft or not? So somewhere, it stays within your cloud. So it is within your enterprise cloud, whatever a company has bought. So wherever it goes, it is created by Copilot also goes there. So whether you create manually or you create with Copilot, it goes at the same place. Can agents be used to write Power Query for Excel? Yes, Philip has done a lot of work on Power Query. So I think he responded also. How I prepare MSP schedule in AI. So MSP schedule, if you want to, there is a Copilot for Microsoft project also. So you can use Copilot for Microsoft and create this. There are a lot of things here. Philip has responded to some questions, so I will ignore that. Can the Copilot schedule Teams meeting verifying? Yes. Yes, this is a calendaring so Outlook Copilot can do this for you, and this is what uh, I tried little bit, and this is it can do this for you. Yes. Okay, Philip responded to several. Good. Are there any risk associated with sharing company documents in email? No, no. So if you are in company network and you have access to Copilot, then there is no issue. If you are staying with your company network, you are using Office 365 that is licensed by your company for you to use. Just make sure it is licensed by your company to use. And if you see that little Copilot icon, you can do it. Okay. One last question here. There are two questions here. Okay, please send me the prompt explained in session over an email. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to send this slide deck to Renu, and that slide deck has all the prompts. So she can put it on PMI website and anybody can download and all that. Okay. Is there a connector between Jira and Copilot? Yes, actually, Carla, Jira has its Copilot. It has its own Copilot. I have used that Copilot and it's beautiful. So you can use Jira Copilot. There is a Copilot. Good. I'm little 1 minute over, but I wanted to make sure I do all the questions. I answer all the questions. Thank you so much.
Uh, there are there are few one or two questions in the chat window. I'll just check it up with you, Mr. Srivastav. So one
Yeah.
is with
Okay.
from the Ravindranath Nalware. And can the co-pilot schedule Teams meeting verifying availability of the participants? That's
Yes.
one question.
Yes, it's Outlook. Out in the Outlook, you can specify to schedule a meeting, and I think this is where it will help a lot when project managers have to schedule a meeting. If they have to schedule with 10 people, and their availability is, from months together, you may not see their availability. When all of them are available. So what
Right.
normally you do manually, what you say, okay, for my this meeting with 10 people, these are the 4 people that I must have, and these are the 3 people that should have, and the others if they are there or not. So if you give this priority to Copilot, then it will make sure that those 4 are there in that time, and then rest 3 it will try, and the rest it will ignore and fix up a meeting for you. And if you create a prompt to show you those options, it will show you those options before booking it, and then you can go ahead and do the booking. Yes, it is possible. It saves, believe me, it saves a lot of time.
Okay. And just one last question. This is from Amit Sigwan. Is this available in the base version and any limitation from Copilot when it comes to summarization of recording? It's regarding Teams,
Summarization
I
of
believe.
what?
Recording, Teams,
No, no,
recording.
it is in the base version.
Okay.
It is in the base version, the summarization of Teams, and I showed you, or I was going to show, I don't remember now. But it that summarization, all the prompts that I'm showing you here are in the base version.
Okay. Okay. Thank you so much. So that's all I think. I hope
Yeah,
we
maybe
have
next
answered
time I
all the
will upgrade
questions.
my. I need to upgrade my Copilot. I can tell you that from this presentation.
Yeah, that's but anyways, actually, for me, it was a real great session because it was new to me, the co-pilot, as we were talking yesterday. We use mostly extensively the chat GPT, but this was really a good session, I would say. So, okay, coming to the slide, just 5 minutes more, guys, on the attendees. Give me a moment.
Where is my stop
Share
share?
it, share
Okay.
it. Yeah. Okay. So coming, I just wanted to share. So this is a token of appreciation to you, Mr. Srivastav. from our side, from PMI Mumbai chapter, and we will be sharing the PDF to you for this lovely session over here. Uh, and yes, so many of you were asking on the PDUs. Please to keep your check on your mails. We will be sending you the PDUs in the mail. And one thing I really would like to have is the data and that feedback, because we always miss out on giving a written feedback, and we, as all project managers, we rely heavily on the data. So please do share your feedback. The link is provided in the chat window, and also this is the QR code. So please do scan it and please do share your feedbacks over here. We would love to. Actually, we would love to, hear from you, and we would love to have another session with Mr. Srivastava. So please do share your feedback on this. Okay. So this is our YouTube channel in case you would like to revisit our session over here. So we do publish it on our YouTube, the session. So please, you can have it. And lastly, thank you so much, everyone. My partner is not here today, Mr. Saurabh Warrior, who had been extensively working with Mr. Srivastav to arrange this session. So thank you so much. And we have Tushar on the call and Sunil, who had been working in the background, Amod, Mitra. So we are all BOD members. We keep on working on the background to have this session running smoothly. So, and thank you all for being a great audience. You, of course, I cannot leave you. You're all great audience for us. So please keep sharing your feedback, keep sharing your, whatever future sessions you would like to have. Please do share. Thank you so much. I hope I will keep this chat feedback. Yeah, I'll just keep this feedback on. So if anyone wants to give, I'll leave it open for 1 more minute. Thank you so much. Thank you,
Okay, thank
everyone.
you.
So, Mr. Srivastav, just I think we had this technical thing because we were not able to copy paste the prompt, but Philip was putting it on the chat window.
Yeah,
So I hope I would be looking for your PPT that I can share it with
sure.
the participants. Yeah.
I'll share that. Yes.
Thank you so much. Okay,
Okay.
guys. Thank you. Thank you
Okay.
so
Thank you.
much.
Bye bye.
Have a great day. Have a great evening ahead. Bye bye. Bye bye, guys.